into reality. Oh, and I can say it makes my soul complete.
Hello, hello, my fellow creatures. Today we're gonna be redesigning some Hazbin Hotel. Now, I debated about doing this for a long time because I don't know, I can't really think exactly 100% how I would transform these Hazbin Hotel characters, but since everyone's doing it and have no fear of sharing what they come up with, I thought, why not I give it a try? So let's get started. Alright, first up is Charlie Morningstar. Charlie is a happy, bubbly type character that wants to help everybody to be redeemed. Um, so they can make their way to heaven. Now, when I looked at Charlie's design, you could tell that she's happy and stuff, but I don't know, the hair doesn't give me that vibe of happiness. I don't know. I tried to give it like nice and curly, wavy hair for my redesign and give her a goat tail and ears. I feel since she's supposed to be a goat, I figured that she should have the ears and tail. Um, the fact that it's not on there is just, I don't know, it bothered me a lot. So I thought maybe when she transforms herself, like she did in the show, her horns appear. Um, so that's why I didn't put the horn here. And yeah, I'm not good with outfit changes, so you can see that I simplified the outfit or changed very slightly of the outfit, but it's whatever. This is Vaggie. I figured that Vaggie should be a little bit chubby because when she fell from heaven and went to hell, I figured that she let loose and she wasn't fighting people all the time, so she's not exercising all the time and stuff, so I gave her a little bit of a chub. I feel like it makes sense to me, I feel like it made sense for her to be like that, because like when she was in heaven, she fights all these other demons, and I figured that she'll be like maybe buffy, skinny buff. But when she fell, she let loose and she wasn't fighting anyone. She was always in Charlie's side and helped Charlie. So I thought to give her a bit of a chub to show that she let loose a little bit. I didn't like the bow. I just want to bring that out before I talk about angel dust. I didn't like the bow. The bow was bothering me because I just didn't understand why Vaggie had a bow, considering how her personality is more of a rough and tough type of gal. So I didn't want to add the bow. It just didn't make sense to me. Same thing with the gloves. I didn't see a reason why Vaggie should wear gloves. I never understood that part. So I just kept Vaggie without gloves. This is Angel Dust, my favorite character of all time. As you can see here, when I was drawing Angel Dust, I did a bit of a boo-boo. I kinda just made Angel Dust look like Angel Dust. I don't know if it's because I got distracted and just started drawing and forgot this was supposed to be a redesign. That's probably what it was. But I did later and go back and change a couple things, like add the butt part of a spider, because Angel Dust is supposed to be a spider, the fangs, and I added fur to the coat of the collar part of the coat that Angel Dust has. I thought it gives it a bit more of a spider-like feel. I didn't like the fact that it looked like he wasn't wearing any pants. I never understood that. I don't know if that was on purpose or something, but so I decided to color the pants to make it look like he has pants. So that's what I did. I even added a little bump part of the hair on top and put the hair a little bit more forward to the face. And yeah, I still kept like the eye the way it is. I didn't give Angel Dust eyelashes like I did with Charlie and Vaggie because I just feel like since Angel Dust is supposed to be a guy, to not add eyelashes, so it makes the point across that he's a guy. But I don't know. That's just how I feel. I know some people debated that Angel Dust is trans or not, but honestly, I just think that Angel Dust is a guy that happened to be the way he is because he got into this bad agreement with Valentino. So, yeah. So here are my redesigns of Charlie, Vaggie, and Angel. I really feel proud of my redesign. I really like how I did the redesign. I'm not gonna lie. If I was the one who created this show, this is what they would look like. Yeah, so I decided to draw out from the pilot the scene from the pilot where Vaggie, Charlie, and Angel Dust are in the limousine. They're in the limousine and they were arguing because Angel Dust just got himself in trouble. If you guys haven't seen the pilot, you guys should go see it, what I'm talking about. But I decided to put my redesigns in those little scenes. When I was doing the background, the pattern that was on the chair was hard for me to read. I wasn't sure if Busy Pop had just doodled something random and popped it onto the chair, or if there's some type of meaning to this design that she put on the chair. I don't know. I did try to cheat a little by using a pattern brush that I had, but it wasn't looking the greatest, and it was bothering me on how it looked. So I did end up going back and tried my very hardest to replicate the design that was on the chair. It's not 100% accurate, but it was close enough to it looking like the pattern that was originally on there. So that's what I did. There was a lot of red involved. I didn't realize. I knew a lot of people talked about how Hazbin Hotel has a lot of red involved, and it was very hard to see. Not very hard to see. It was actually very easy to see. I was just very blind to it. I never even noticed how much red it was, and I kind of pointed it out as, well, it is in hell, and it's supposed to indicate that hell is red while heaven is blue and gold. So I just left it the way it was, but maybe adding a little bit more color maybe would make it look nice, but I just took it the concept like red and black, hell, blue and gold, heaven. So that's the only way to separate the characters of where they're at. Which, to be honest, is really not that hard, because now it's got me thinking. It's really not that hard to tell which place is which, so why have colored separate? I don't know, guys. I'm not the creator, okay? I'm just an artist, animator that's trying to pull out their own pilot and my own thoughts. But when I was drawing angel dust here, I completely forgot to add the butt part of the spider. I did end up going back and fixing it. So, you will see that at the end result. But overall, this is how I drew angel dust. What else? So I copy the background and paste it onto angel dust scene. It didn't look much of a difference. There was slight difference, but it wasn't that noticeable. So I kind of pulled it off. I left it the way it is. So here's the final result. I want to thank everybody for watching and sticking around. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, is what I meant to say. But hit the like button if you like this. If we get like at least 100 likes, I'll do a second part to the Hazbin Hotel redesign if this is what you guys really like and want. But in the meantime, this is what I got here. So I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys until next time. Sayonara. Goodbye.
Yeah, they come alive in the nighttime, but they go away when the sun rises. But they find their way back home. They're never all alone. Sometimes I think it's